to Madam Table Topic Master. So today's topic is telephone in a middle family. So I will share a real life story that how we use telephone and how was the fun and excitement of using it. So my big brother, he went to Surat. It's a place in India which is too far from my original birthplace. So once he went to Surat, the only way of communication was by post. So he used to send a letter and then which reached to us in 2 weeks. And then we replied to that letter and then it reached to us in 2 weeks. So the whole conversation takes like a month. A small conversation takes like a month during that time. And then later we came to know that there is a thing called telephone, and that is a wired telephone. And if we have that device, we can call our brother and then we can talk to him whenever we want. So we asked our brother to apply for wired telephone in his town, and my dad applied for phone in our town. But unfortunately, because lots of people applied for wired phone in our town, so there was a long wait list, and then they told us that we might get it after 1 or 2 years. And then my brother was very fortunate. He got the wired telephone immediately. And then one of my neighbor also, they were really lucky. They got the wired telephone. So now whenever our brother wants to call us, we made friendship with that neighbor because we want to use his phone. So we took his number and we gave that number to my brother. And then whenever my brother wants to talk to us, he called to my friend and then asked them to call us. And then we usually go to my friend and talk to him. So one way is what's really fine, very easy. My brother, whenever he wants to talk to us, he just called my neighbor and then we go to his home and talk to him. Now, the problem was how we call to our brother, because we really cannot go to friend's home to make a telephone call because it was not that cheap. So at that time, lots of outside shops, those shops called STD, they started giving, offering people to make calls if they want to call, but they was really very costly. So the catch was, if we make call in the morning, afternoon or evening, it was like very costly. But if we make call after 9 p.m., it was like 1/4 of the price. So whenever my mom wants to talk to my brother, we go to that booth after 9 p.m. And at that time, the prices of call was like per minute basis. It was not each second base, or it was not free. So for first 2 minutes, they used to charge some amount. And then after that, each minutes, they keep increasing it. So my role in at that time was also a timer because my mom used to tell me that she wants to spend that much money on that call. So I usually go with my mom, and they have a dial where they keep showing the time of call. So my role was to keep looking at the time and informing my mom, you can talk, you can talk, you can talk. And then, for example, we are budgeting, let's say we have budget for 5 minutes only. So whenever 1 minute remaining, I used to signal my mom, now hurry up, it's 1 minute. And then it comes to 30 seconds. I used to say, mom, hurry up now, hurry up, it's 30 seconds. And then when it's 10 seconds, hang up now, else we need to pay more money. So it was really fun and excitement. Even a 4 or 5 minutes call, my mom tries to speak as much as she can and inform my brother. So luckily, after 1 year, we got our first wired phone. So it brings lots of fun and excitement in our home because that was the first phone of our life. That was the phone which has small numbers of it, and then we used to press those numbers to make call. So now, whenever every evening that comes to home, the first thing that we used to do, we start making calls to all our relatives and all our friends and telling them, hey, we got the phone. And then whenever you want to talk to us, you can call us. So we did it for 2-3 months. Every evening, we used to make 1 to 2 hours calls to our relatives and friends. And even I gave that phone number to everyone I tried my best that all the city knows that number, that whenever they want to talk to us, just call on this number. So we did it for 1 to 2 months. And then finally we got our first bill. And then no one likes it. My father didn't like it. We didn't like it. It was really a huge bill. So all the fun and excitement really turns other side. And then what my father did, he bring a small lock and then he put it on top of dial. And then he told us that no more calls until and unless it's really a urgent call. So now after that, every time whenever we need to make a call to our friends or family, we need to convince that this is really going to be an important call, and we really wants to talk to him. So this is how the telephone comes into the life, and the telephone really becomes our imaginary friend, because we really had lots of fun and lots of enjoyment with it. So now these days, even though we have unlimited time to talk, lots of new devices is coming on, but still I really don't feel that much fun, excitement, or enjoyment. I mean, I am now missing those old days. So that's all. Thank you, table topic master.